Here you will see some crazy damage with the extreme speed basic attack, able to crit with that scope lens, and we completely demolish the Froakie right there. We go back in to finish off the Ninetales as well, and we get a quick little double in the early game. Yo, you're watching shurkou, we're back with some more Pokémon Unite, and in this video we will be playing full Crit Lucario. Yes, we have the Razor Claw, we have that scope lens, and because I'm a little bit of a soy boy, we have that focus band, because I want to be a little bit tanky, guys, you know? And at the end of the day, to get you to click this video, I only really need the Razor Claw and the scope lens in the thumbnail, you know? I'm not gonna put that muscle band or the attack weight in the thumbnail after these two items are already on there. So, you know, might as well go for something that is very viable, so I have an easier time playing this, because of course I play all my builds in Master ranked games. This one as well, obviously, and as you can see, we're already blasting the early game super well. The Crustle with me playing super well as well, and we're just able to completely dominate the early game, which you should always be able to do, honestly, as a Lucario, even if you're going for the scope lens. Before we get into the rest of the build, guys, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell, so you don't miss any further Pokemon Unite content. And the most important information here about this build is that after every extreme speed basic or extreme speed usage, it does a little bit of a spinning basic attack right at the end if you press your basic attack button, and as you can see right there, that can crit. So this build actually makes decent sense. I was once again very surprised how well it worked. It's honestly great. Now, is it the best build? No. But is it a troll build? No. It's a little bit troll, you know, a little bit, but not too much. And as you can see, man, we're killing it, bro. Look at these mechanics, guys. Swooping through them, dealing so much damage. I believe the way this game works is every Pokemon has a chance to crit, and the higher level it gets, the higher this chance usually goes. So early game you won't see that many crits, but late game I was pretty surprised. I was critting a decent amount. Again, Lucario doesn't have any inherent crit moves, crit buffing moves, you know, like something like that, what's it called, that Machamp, after it uses submission, it gets a set amount of bonus critical chance for a couple seconds. Of course, the Absol has all kinds of bonus crit chance, and Cinderace has that guaranteed crit. Look at these mechanics, guys, man, we're just toying with them. But yeah, Cinderace has that guaranteed crit on the Blaze Kick, for example. Lucario has none of that, so you don't really want to go for that scope lens. But again, it worked surprisingly well, man. It was a lot of fun as well. Again, we're going for that focus band to be a little bit tanky, and of course the Razor Claw gives us additional crit chance, and just Scales is the best item on Extreme Speed Lucario by far, because after each Extreme Speed you will get that bonus enhanced basic attack damage, which is just mental. It literally makes Lucario so broken as it is right now. But yeah, this was a super fun match. As you can see, it's already starting super strong, man. We're able to get this. No, we're not able to get it. I completely messed up the combo there, but I think we will get this Greninja here with some basic attacks. And this guy will follow up as well. Ooh, I'm a little bit frisky there, shooting that Unite move. Am I gonna get her? Of course we get her, man. We get that lucky crit. And the deal is done, you know? We get that beautiful Snow White. Snow White? Is that the, you know, that's the fairy tale, right? Snow White? I think it is. And the little Ninetales is white and has that snow. No? Makes sense. Come on, guys, a little bit. But yeah, anyway. As you can see, man, we have a great team as well. That is just so satisfying. Whenever I play Lucario well early game and we end up having a great team as well, it always just ends up in a huge stomp, man. I'm telling you guys. I keep repeating it every single time I upload a Lucario video. Make sure to get this character if you like high mobility characters, man. And if you want to carry your solo queue rank games, and if you don't like jungling necessarily, because this is by far the best way to do it. This is the best laning Pokemon to solo carry your games. Again, there's better ones like that Venusaur, but it's honestly only better to solo carry if you go into the jungle with that. You can go lane with Venusaur, but yeah. the Lucario is more effective in that sense. And what was that? Scoop! Did you see that? That was the best gelato seller in town right there. That Talonflame scooped them up right to me, man. Gave me that beautiful ice cream. And yeah, very, very nice, man. Again, just huge teamwork by the team, man. I already told you guys in my previous video, which was that Venusaur Razor Claw abomination. Today, teams were not too impressive, but this one was a breath of fresh air, man. Super nice. Here, I completely messed up. I forgot full heal. I was really triggered. See, I'm spamming the full heal because I'm like, Shurkou, you have 0 IQ points. Because I completely forgot it. I could have used full heal, then used the Unite move, and we probably would survive. And honestly, just kill both of them. I really think so, because we're at this point, we're super far ahead, and Lucario is such a strong character that with a level lead on top of that, you can easily do that 1v2 at this low of health points, especially with the shield you get from the Unite move. So yeah, my team once again has phenomenal macro and instantly does that Dreadnought, and we just finished this guy, man. And as you can see, some crits coming out, man, dealing some bonus damage. Whenever the crit comes out, it's a nice little 600, 700 damage crit. It feels good, man, you know? Again, not something I would recommend you to do, but I know that a lot of you guys started new with the mobile release of Pokémon Unite, so you probably don't have a lot of held items maxed out or at a high enough level, so you might be thinking, I want to try Lucario, but I don't have a muscle band upgraded, I don't have a I don't know. I don't have what's it called, the score shield upgraded. I don't have an attack weight upgraded. And Shurkou always uses these in his builds, which is true. They are better than that scope lens. But maybe you are one of the people who just really like crit characters like that Absol, and you already have a lot of points into your, or levels into your scope lens. And here I'm showing you that this works really well too. So don't be afraid. You know, this is not gonna gimp you too much. These held items don't really do that much. Again, they really don't do that much. This game is not pay to win, man. They really don't do that much. And yeah, here you can see that you can even pick some of the unorthodox ones, excuse me, and you can still do extremely well. And as you can see, man, with the crits coming out sometimes, look at this damage, man. We do this, oh, but we mess up the extreme speed. Ah, I could have killed everyone there. I remember I was angry. This character just has an infinite skill cap cast. It is so much fun. It is crazy. But yeah, as you can see, man, sometimes the crits comes in with that scope lens, and it is really clutch, man. You have that bonus crit damage from the scope lens. It is pretty funny. You can pretty much put the scope lens onto any character and you can make it work. If you end up having a good game, if you end up snowballing early game, those crits will always come in clutch during later stages, but at the end of the day, for most of these characters, there's better items. So I'm really putting a lot of emphasis on that, because I don't want you to just run full Crit Lucario now and think, wow, it's the best thing in the world, because it really isn't, but it's cool, and look at this, whoa, but I'm dead. Ah, man, I cringed the last two team fights. Well, the previous one, I still got that takedown, but here I truly cringed it. The extreme speed completely missed. I could have once again just blasted all of them. This is usually the story of Lucario, man. Super easy, or if you have a lot of practice on it, super easy to get a good early game because it's so strong early game. Late game, it is still decent. It definitely falls off late game, but it's not weak by any means, especially with extreme speed. But it's much more difficult to play in a team fight where there's 5 people around. You have to precisely dash onto all of them. You will be getting bursted down very quickly, stuff like that. Whereas in the lane, you know, you're 2v2, you have a lot of wild Pokemon as well to jump around on. Much easier to play there. So yeah, usually, or oftentimes, you really, if you're not super insanely good on Lucario, you will oftentimes mess up some of these late game team fights. It just happens pretty often, but as you can see, man, these crits come in pretty clutch, man. I'm telling you, these crits, they deal a ton of damage if they do end up critting on that extreme speed. So it definitely has a very cute little synergy there. And yeah, would I play it again for a video? Yeah, to clickbait you guys again, but would I play it if I were you and I weren't a YouTuber and I was just trying to win? No, but would I play it if I was just trying to have some fun and I like crits? Yeah, it's definitely worth for that. You can pull it off in ranked, as you can see. We did extremely well. The crits didn't really support that, but once again, man, who cares, guys? It is what it is, man. As you can see, I'm running out of content, guys. We're scraping the barrel at this point. I'm really trying to figure out all the different builds. I already went through all the best builds, guys. I've already shown you all the meta stuff. And now we're pretty much just trying to kick it and have some fun, waiting for some new characters, some new updates and stuff. And as you can see, I did a very decent amount of damage, but 20% is nothing too not really impressive at all as a Lucario. But then you realize you had a Venusaur that did 21% or something. You had that you had that Greninja doing a lot. You had that Talonflame as well. Everyone was just playing super well. As I said, super satisfying match here. Super good team. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this little trolley Crit Lucario, which surprisingly works pretty well, in the comments below. Also, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any further Pokemon Unite content, and I will see you guys the next time. Peace!